Even more than normal.
Just how he likes this.
Yeah, I do.
The tea is not stretched.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, with your hands on normal place, feet onto hips. Spread your toes. And then we're going to let our shoulders drop forward and we're going to let our chin drop towards our chest, bringing a little stretch down the back of the neck. Drop it a little bit deeper and then you'll just roll a little bit, just to feel that stretch going down the spine. And then bend the knees and continue your roll down to the toes. Or in some cases, knees. Let yourself just hang here for a few moments. Allow your spine just to get into that curved position. Continue to straighten your knees, just feel your hamstrings starting to stretch. This is where I have my nose blocks. And then just give the belly and roll it back up. When you hit the top, take a shoulder roll and drop your left ear to your left shoulder, taking your left arm up, place it on top of your head so it's like a lead weight, and then let the ear drop down towards that shoulder. Right arm presses down to the floor. A little bit deeper. And carefully release the arm. Just switch sides. Be careful with it because your neck, quite stiff place, doesn't particularly like changing from one side to the other. Pop that arm on top and then stretch down, pushing your left arm down towards the floor. Does anybody find this stretch really uncomfortable? Because I absolutely hate it.
No.
Right, those tendons of the neck. And then carefully release. Drop the chin again, scooping the belly in, soften the knees, we're going back down to the floor. Once you hit the floor, bend your knees enough, get hold of your toes at the front. A strong grip of them. Bend your elbows, drive your chest towards your thighs, feeling a stretch into your lower back, and then bend and extend those knees. Get quite a lot of movement in them. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Come on, move them. Mobilize. Press into the fingers. Push back into the heels. 4 more of these. Come on, get some bend in those knees. Get them extended. When you've done your last one, we're going to roll up. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider, turning our toes towards the front corners of your mat. You're going to pull your arms back and squeeze your shoulder blades behind. Interlace your fingers, push your arms back. Lift your chest, push your hips forward and squeeze your butt. Now bring yourself back into the center, release your hand. As you drop into a squat, your arms are going to circle around to that position, and then they're going to circle all the way back and squeeze them down towards the buttocks. Pull them forward, press back into your heels into a squat, pull them back. So my palms opening out as I'm bringing my hands together and then opening back out. So use the mirrors, make sure those knees are staying in line with your middle toes. I feel like I'm bringing the sunshine into the room with my yellow. On a disgusting day like this.
It's very spring-like.
Nice. You always bring the sunshine.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Look at that.
Jeez. He said that to Carl yesterday.
Oh. See that spine beautifully straight. 3 more. Reach the fingers, sitting a little bit deeper in those squats. 2 more. Just 2 more. Last one. Great. Last one. We hold it down. Swing your arms down, press back and pull your shoulder blades together. So if you're skiing, sit further into your heels, lift those toes. Show me that you're pressing back into those heels. And then pulse the hips. 10, just 10 times. 8, 7, 6. Get those bottoms down. They should be in line almost with your knee joints. And then drop your fingers to the floor. Extend those legs. Bend and extend again, just like we did. We're going to be doing quite a lot of stuff on our side today. Come on, extend and bend, extend and bend. Get those fingers on the ground. Take your fingers forward, so you're stretching up your arms. So you're reaching your arms forward, and then bow your head and chest down. And then walk it forward into a plank. Hold. Now we're going to drop our knees to the ground. Make sure you stay in a plank position so your bottoms aren't up here. Our right arm's leading. We're going to drop down to our right elbow, drop down to our left elbow, come back up onto our right hand, come back up onto our left. Repeat that same side. Right, left, right, left. I saw Carl for the first time yesterday and spoke to him in like 4 years.
Cool.
Carl.
Oh, Kyle. So
Hi.
cool, yeah. He was
He ran down my road and went, Kyle.
The jubilant is reading one.
We do one more and we go straight to the other side. Down, down, up, up. Five more. Squeeze those bellies in tight. I don't want to see bottoms in the air. Use the mirrors. Look what your body's doing. Get that core gripped in a little bit more. One more. And then slide back into a child pose. So I want you to keep the knees about shoulder width apart. They're not as wide as your mat. Stretch your arms forward. Again, head and chest press down inside those arms. So we're going to take this into triceps. But from here, you're going to roll up. So you're going to scoop the belly in and then straighten your spine as you drop down to the floor. We come to the ground and then we lift into back extension. Hands off the floor. We drop the hands back and down, elbows are in. Lift your bottoms, then lift your chest. Then push back with your arms and your eye gaze forward. Curl the spine. Drop to the floor. Lift into back extension, squeezing those elbows. Hands to the ground, abs on, bottoms first. Chest leads the way. I don't think my shoulder can do that today. And press it. And just continue to move through that move. Squeeze up. So ideally your bottom lifts up first. I can't do that really today because my shoulder's really playing up. So don't do what I'm doing necessarily. Yeah, we're going to do 8 of these. I've done 4. Kind of some of us going at the same paces. Or you can do what Auntie's doing and do it with your knees off the ground. So my last 2, I think most of you are kind of there too. I didn't realise my shoulder was going to hit this today. Long exercise to do. And we come all the way down. We drop to the floor. And then we're going to slide our arms forward. Our feet are staying pinned to the ground. We're going to lift our arms and our chest off the ground. We're going to take a big circle, interlacing the fingers and stretch the arms up. So press the elbows into extension. Push your hands down towards your heels. Lift your arms away from your bottom and get your chest as high as it will go. Inhale, release the hands. Circle all the way around. Pause. Take a breath in. Exhale, circle all the way back. And lift in the middle. And circle around. So we're not interlacing our fingers. We're just bringing our hands as if we're trying to clap them together. And lift up. Lovely. And again. My shoulder's going like anything today. It's killing me.
You're falling apart.
I am, aren't I?
You need a holiday.
Yeah. We're doing 2 more. 1 more, guys. And we're going back into interlacing those fingers. So pull all the way around, slide your fingers and just stretch up. Now turn to the left and lift your left arm a little bit higher, push it away. Keep your hip bones on the floor, don't roll across the whole body. And the other way. Come back to the middle, release your arms, turn your head one direction. That really help the shoulders. Turn your head the other direction, take a couple of breaths in. And then we're going to bring our elbows underneath our shoulders. We're going to tuck our toes under, come into a plank, set everyone on the toes. And from here, you can just hold if that's enough for you. You can always stay in a full plank or touch your toes on top of your heels. You're going to keep it going. Here we go, 8 more. Stay in that plank if you're not doing the toe tap. So we come to our last one. Drop our knees into the ground. Forearms pressed down and we stretch back into child's pose with our bums in the air this time. Bottoms in the air, eye gaze forward and sink your head and chest down through those arms. Really stretching the spine. And then we're going to bring ourselves forward. Okay, we're going to turn over onto our right side. And make sure you can see what's going on because you're going to be here for a while. Bottom knee bends forward. Top leg, hip height, foot flexed. We're going to pull the knee in towards the top shoulder and kick it away to start with. So you can be just rested down on your upper arm. You can keep your spine neutral. You can rest your hands onto your head, whatever works for you. So when you pull this knee in, just very, very slightly pulled up towards that shoulder. So don't let your foot be hard on your knee. Your knee's always slightly higher than the foot. Now we're only going to do 4 more leg kicks. And then hold your knee up towards your shoulder. Open it up towards the sky and just do some little presses here. So it's like doing flam, but your feet are parted. Slight rotation in the hip. And your foot's just following your knee. Three, 2, last one. Hold there. Now extend that leg straight, point the toe. The leg is going to swing forward up to the line of your hip. It's going to circle up and squeeze it back around. So when you do this exercise, your core needs to be locked in. Otherwise, your hips are going to start rolling about and your pelvis is going to start moving in and out of position. So try and keep everything beautifully stable. Get those circles as big as they can go with that squeeze back so the buttocks are really fired up. These are my worst exercises, anything on my side, okay? So I'm not doing this for my own fun today.
I find pigeon my worst exercise. If that helps.
Even though it's not an
If
exercise.
we're having a vote on it.
2 more. So your leg ends up back in the center with you. Pause. Lift it up a little bit higher. Squeeze it back slightly. Circle the other way. Let's go. Nice, long, big, smooth circles. Pull that leg as far forward as you can.
I think.
Or pigeon.
The next exercise do you find as something that hurts and makes you sweat?
Might do pigeon just for you today.
Shouldn't it?
Yeah. Come on, make these circles much bigger. I want your buttocks to start feeling some lactic acid running through. Make sure you're not rolling those hips. There's no rolling at all. Abs can slide on. Last one. Back to centre. Keep the toe pointed. Lift the leg up. Give it some pulse to the top. Absolute. Squeeze that glute to its maximum. Keep going. 8, 7, 6. Get it higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot. Bend the knee up towards the shoulder. Kick it away. Are you feeling this yet, guys?
Yes. Why do you think we're so quiet?
I don't want sometimes it's just not quiet. If Anthony's still talking, then we're not working hard enough.
Oh, well, in that case.
I was going to say, shut up.
2 more. Hold that knee in. Look towards me. Just very briefly. Extend it forward. Turn the toes out and press it up as high as it will go. Come on, press. Press. Are you doing the head thing? Because I'm doing the head thing.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's just comfortable. Press. Press. 8. Get out. Come on. High to your head. Right forward. Right in front of your head. The toes towards your head. 4, 3, 2. Release. Oh no.
Looks like you've got a headache.
I've
Or
got
a hangover.
and everything, eh?
Hmm.
I did actually drink yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to the Battersea Powerhouse.
Oh, Battersea Power Station.
That's the one.
Went there, Christmas, wonderful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's great. We just sat in a restaurant.
Did you go up the lift?
No, we didn't have time to go do anything. They drank. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to work those inner thighs. Well, and outer thighs again. Top leg lifts to about hip height. Bottom leg meets it. So it takes the weight of the top leg and carefully drops. So up, up, release. Oh, pretty fun.
Well, I can't see you, so I'll just turn the other way.
As long as you're not doing a different leg. I can see. The mirror is the best place to, because then you can see yourself. But it's not about looking at you, it's about looking at technique. Squeeze! 4 more please. Come on, get that inner thigh active. We're going to hold our last one in that squeeze. Now, I want you to really focus on your right inner thigh, lifting the weight of the left leg, and then we do some little presses. And begin to just very subtly drift the legs forward, so you roll a little bit more into that right hip. And now your abs are firing. Squeeze and press. Squeeze and press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release it down. Take that back foot behind front leg. So your left foot behind your right leg. Slide the right leg out a little bit more, and then press that leg up and down. Now, if you want for this, you can come up onto your elbow, and then you're going to get a little bit more into the waistline, but just be careful not collapsing into the shoulder. It's actually a little bit harder at the elbow, I think. Really cool.
So you get those socks bobbing up and down.
But you are tough.
Quite a massive thing.
4 more. It's quite bright yellow, isn't it? Okay, hold that leg up and let's press it. So work right into the adductors, those inner thighs, really, really active. If you want more, push your weight down through your hands. You've got resistance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, get it higher. And then gently release. Okay, we're going to work into the abs. Staying on your right buttock, left hand behind your back, pull your knees in. So now I'm sitting on my right butt cheek and I'm pulling myself out of my shoulder. And we're going to, you can keep this hand here, if you want more of a challenge, you can take it into the air. Extend your legs forward, open them out to wide feet, bend them back in, and pull them back in.
You're going to regret sitting like that. Please. First of all, to move away.
Nice and every down there. Come on, kick away, open out. Now, if it gets too much at any point, keep the legs bent, just open them out and bent knee, and just tuck them in a little bit more. So you do take some of the load off if you need to. We're gonna go 8, 7. You should be feeling the left side of your abs. 6.
Look, that's about as good as man saving face.
4. Come on, lift those legs. 3. We've got a last minute challenge. 2. 1. Tuck the knees in. Now everyone take that left arm up. Now extend your legs. And then touch. Touch. 8. You can do this with knees bent if you want, like this, that's fine. 6. 5. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Reach all the way up. And release onto the tummy. Ooh. So take a little breather, and then your arms are going out straight. And we're going to lift both the arms and the leg up, floating. Take them out to big star, back to center, and release. So if it gets too much on your backs, you could just do one side at a time. Okay, alternate. Oh my goodness, I'm not very energetic today. Struggling.
Now, go on, quick sense, shall we?
I'm just trying to get back into my intermittent fasting again. That's killing me.
I'm much more of a little than often kind of person.
Yeah. The thing is, when you're in that eating zone, you can eat as much as you want. 4 more. Let's see if we can get those legs a little bit high, back a little bit high, a little bit more of a reach, stretch, elongate that body. And after your last one, just settle it down. Relax. Does anybody else want to carry on teaching whilst I stay here? All right, we're going to turn over onto the other side. So just roll over onto your left side. Legs back in front of you. There you go. Oh.
Now you're facing us, you can just cough on your leg, that's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Would you like a glass of water?
All right, thank you. I might have to sip something there. Okay, let's set you up. Blend your leg, no, that's it, top leg, right leg, lift up, flex the foot, and then let's pull the knee in, just into that shoulder and kick it away. Core in nice and tight, hips stay stacked. Try not to roll onto your sides, stay beautifully, shoulder stacked. Oh, I just have some liquid. So we're working into that right glute. Oh, my gosh, I can't get to my bag to get some water. Here we go. So 4 more. Make sure that knee's not dropping down. It stays up high. You're pulling up towards your shoulder. The foot is always slightly lower than the knee. Pull the knee in, hold it in, and then open the knee up towards the sky and back down. So small little rotations, just pressing up, pressing back. Squeeze it, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1, now kick that leg straight back out again, toe pointed, squeeze it back behind you very slightly so the buttocks are active. Don't let your hips move, and circle it up and bring it forward right in front of your hip. Make sure you see your foot coming almost towards your face every time. You can do it.
Or kick myself in the face.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Fantastic.
5 more in this direction. Last 3. Remember, we end up in the center. Is your easier leg? Harder leg? One more big circle. Stop back in the middle. Keep that toe pointed, lift up an inch or 2. Pull it forward, take it up to the sky and circle the other way.
Second side's always harder. You know what's coming.
Yes, but then it might be easier because you know what's coming. No. Come on, make those circles bigger until your leg come all the way towards your eyes and then up to the sky. 3 more. Pretty regular example, don't I? Yeah, be healthy and fit, do Pilates. Last one. Pause. Lift it up and press it up and down. Foot can stay fairly relaxed. Get it up as high. Try and keep the tension at the top the whole time. Don't let the leg drop lower than your hips. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it. Put it back in towards your knee. Kick it away. Is that good? We're going to.
Only one.
Hold that knee in, extend it out in front of you, and up and down to finish off. Come on, up, big movement. 10, 9, legs straight, Anthony, right up in front of that hip. Come on, squeeze. 5, 4. This is awful on this side. 2, and release. Much harder. Extend those legs, straight line. So the inner thigh is going to do a little bit of work now. So let the top leg come up, the bottom leg joins it, squeeze together and lower it down. Six. 1 more. 7. Make sure your core's fixed in. Waistline needs to be doing some work here. Hold your last one together. So squeeze those thighs. Now the inner thigh, that left leg is taking away at the right, and we press up. Working the inner thigh underneath. Up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Lift up higher. 4, 3, 2, and just let your legs drop. Slide that right foot behind the left leg. Left leg swings forward slightly, flex the foot, and we go into adductor, up and down. Very, very slightly roll onto the buttock, not too much. You can come up onto your elbow if you want. Come up onto your elbow gives you a little bit more range, but it's actually a little bit hard. Making sure Your whole leg is turned, so the inner side of your leg is the leading right up to the sky. Very easy to let your foot turn, you're just doing your thigh. This is all adds up to time. 5, 4, 3, 2, did we stay up on the last one? Pulse, 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 get it higher, come on, 10, 9, turn those toes down towards the floor, 5, 4, 3, 2, and just release it. Setting yourself up for the abs. Onto the elbow, hand behind, knees pop up, and you roll onto your left butt cheek. You can take your right arm up if you wish, just make sure you're not sinking into your shoulders. I immediately felt myself sinking, so lift up. And then we kick the legs away. We open out to a big wide V, we pull them back together, and we tuck them back in again for 1, 2. Really pull those thighs into your chest, because when you do, you'll feel your abs going a little bit step further to get them tucked in. We're going to do 8 more of these. Your option is to reduce the range, pull the knees in, push them away slightly, open them with the legs bent. Right,
Yeah, it just
is it all kind of
roll to just lie on there.
Yeah, you might maybe try and cushion it a little bit, like roll the back up a little bit. It is uncomfortable sometimes on that thigh bone, very top thigh bone, and meets the hips. Where are we, guys?
1,
1 more. Now pull the knees in, take that right arm to the sky, lift those legs up, and then reach, push away. Reach, push away. Option 2, if your knees bent, that's absolutely fine. Big pull up in those abs. 5. Come on, reach right up. 3, 2, and turn onto your backs. I'm going to swing around so I'm in the right place.
oh, yeah.
Oh. Hug your knees in. A bit breather.
Must be good at time.
Well, it is nearly stretch time. We've got 1 more strong abdominal exercise to do. Pop the feet on the ground. Just keep your feet wide, your knees wide. Just give me a quick bridge just to ease off. So your bridge is just literally like a resting point. Couple more breaths into that bridge a little bit higher. And then just gently roll it out. So you know we were doing snow angels in reverse. This time, you're going to hug your knees in, lift your head towards your knees. Okay, lift the feet, lift the arms. We're going to kick away, doesn't matter how low you go, and open out into those snow angels, and then tuck in, reach into your heels. And you might be here, you might be up there, that's fine. You might have your legs just kicking up to the sky to a wide V as well as the arm. You might want to keep your head lifted the whole time to challenge your tummy even more. Lift it out your leg, Come on, 8 bars, wide and as low as you can go. Get those legs wide, open them out. Tom, get those legs out wide. Go your last 3. Last big one now, hold it if you can. Hold that V, hold it, hold that star. Lift your head, 5, 4, squeeze, 2, and 1, finish. Take the knees wide, and then take a little roll. Yeah.
Is your point already?
Slide the hand around the back of the thigh. Roll yourself up. And then flip your feet around, come to your hands and knees. Okay, tuck those toes and lift your bottom. And we're going back to hip. Roll it up. We've got that, yeah. Roll the shoulders. Okay, we're going to step our left leg forward. And then the right hip is also in line. That leg needs to be dead straight, heel on the ground. If it's a real tight squeeze, pull it in slightly. And that's just ability. She says. Reach the arms up. And we're coming, you might want to grab some props with your hamstrings for this.
Oh.
And we're coming down. So fingertip either side of that front foot. Feel free to grab a block or two if you want to use a block. Or, you know, so it's better to have support on your hand and get deeper into the stretch than struggle with those hand reach. Oh, everyone's gone. I'll just wait then. So once you've gone as far as your head and chest drop, pull that left hip back a little bit more. So you twist your right hip forward slightly. Straighten out that front leg and dive deeper. Can you roll onto the heel? Pull the front toes up. Take 2 more breaths. And then carefully bend your back knee to the floor. Slide that leg now as far back as it will go. Bring your hands onto that thigh and just open, come into a lovely open up. Bringing the arm behind and twisting the shoulder and the elbow and looking over that arm, that shoulder. Bring your hands inside. Feel free to use a block. You might want to drop your elbows down onto that block. And just stretch into that left hip flexor. So this stretch is always better if our right leg is as far back behind you as you can go. Your left knee is pretty much sitting above your left ankle. You can roll onto the outer edge and push that knee away if you want to try and go deeper. Totally your choice. Now we're all going to take that left foot over to the edge of the mat. We're all going to sit into our left buttock and then pull your right leg in. Now the left foot, take it a little bit higher up if you can. Take the foot with your right hand and drop your left elbow as far in front of that shin as you can go. And just think into seated hurdle. Draw the chest down, breathe. Huh? Yeah, it's nice on the buttock. And I'm going to give you the option for this one is you can transition to pigeon if you want, or just stay here. Wherever you get more of a stretch, stay. You can prefer it to roll the hips. Relax down. Okay, now we're going to come down to our tummy. So come onto your hands, tuck your toes, slide yourself into a plank, and then just lower yourself. Oh, crap, my left hip. And then just lower yourself down to the floor. Good. I want you to take your left arm out to the side. Now watch, you're going to turn your body. And what I want to do is the hand, that left hand is going to catch your right foot. And pull the heel into your bottom and close, and you'll feel a lovely quad stretch. If you can't catch it, maybe use the other hand to feed it through to that hand. If it's really not working at all, then don't do it. So we need a little bit of helping hands. And once you've got hold of that foot, push your thigh behind you. Everyone got it?
No.
You want to feed it to your hand.
It'll be-
Use your right hand to feed it to your left hand. Go on, Mark. Go on, Mark. Go on, Mark. Yes.
You get the heel.
Now try and take this into that shoulder as well. So you're twisting through the shoulder. Good thigh stretch.
Yeah. My hamstrings is
Now we're going to release that leg when you're ready. Turn that palm down on the floor. Slide your right foot behind and now twist and open the shoulder. You're aiming to turn your chest towards the sky.
You dislocate.
I think it's quite nice. No? Okay.
Oh, I told you.
Roll back to the middle. All we're going to do is switch sides. So take your right arm out. Roll. Bend that knee. And we want to catch. So I'm going to feed with my left hand, feed it to my right. Bring my left hand bent forward. And then push that thigh away and pull the heel to the bottom. Go on, Tom. Go on, Tom. Go on, Tom.
I don't understand how this is meant to work.
Oh,
I don't think it's quite
I'm
happy.
going to say,
Quite chuffing.
the only thing I can do.
There it is. Yes, then push that thigh away. Close the knees a little bit. Do it this side. Do it this side. But you want to go position.
On body. Your arms.
Just hold it there for a few more seconds. Not long.
Is that why you never bought a ramp?
Right. Release the leg. Turn that palm down. Turn the left foot to the floor. Use your left hand, sorry. Turn and stretch that shoulder. So you're aiming to turn your chest towards the sky. And then roll yourself back to the middle again. Here, bring your hands under your shoulders. Push yourself up, tucking your toes. Lift your hips with your hands to your feet and take a roll. Really roll those. Shoulder up. Into each other. Let's go forward. Reach those arms up as high as we go, over your shoulders. Go on, get those hands off your back, all the way over your head. 2 more breaths. And then carefully roll yourself back up standing. Release the hands. Okay, so we're stepping our right leg forward. And then both your hip bones forward. Remember that back heel pressed to the floor, lined up in the same direction, raising your arms up. We come forward, stretch out that right. And back, so just relaxing through the back. Dropping the head and chest towards the thigh. Rub my nose, I'm very sorry. So pull your right hip bone back as you draw your left hip bone forward. So can you roll onto the heel, lift your toes, and melt down deeper? Okay, return the foot to the floor. Bend that back leg, drive your knee to the ground. Once it's there, slide it as far back as it will go. Bring your right hand onto that right thigh, open to the right and reach the arm up, take it behind the waist and twisting and looking over the right shoulder. Sink the hips down. Bring your hand gently back inside that foot and sink lower, perhaps use your blocks. You can roll onto the edge of that foot. You can use your elbow to push the knee further. You might want to take your left leg further back to deepen the stretch by lowering your hips. Two more breaths wherever you are. And then just begin to ease off it, and then we're coming down into seated hurdle again. So the leg kind of wriggles, and you sit right into that right buttock, turn the body, bending your left leg, catching your foot, and then if you can drop your elbow in front of the shin, lean into that stretch. Keep it stiff, yeah? You can transition into cushion if you wish. But when we get to the glute stretch more, stay with us.
Sort of different bits of the
Yeah, it's like changes, isn't it? Unless you're anti, you just kind of get to the hamstring.
Yeah, just the hamstring from where everything will do so.
Did the other one before?
Right?
Does the glute, does the other one before?
No. So, right hamstring.
Breathe, get those shoulders away from those ears.
Maybe got a floppy bottom and a tight hamstring.
I think your hamstring's so tight, it doesn't even allow it to reach that area.
I always feel it when we do the leg kickbacks along the way. So
Yeah.
I always feel that for days afterwards, because I just never get to use my glutes like this.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so from here, we're going to roll back into that right foot, and we're going to swing ourselves around and take our legs wide. It's yourself up to. So we want to aim to keep the toes pointing up. They will naturally fall into their place. Bring your hands behind you, pull your chest up high, and lift your spine so you're sitting in a beautiful straight line. Raise the arm. Reach.
Let's take it.
And go forward. Oh.
I did.
I have to so far. Yeah, bring yourself onto a wedge if you are feeling like you're leaning backward. And just relax forward. So sitting on those purple blocks, two together, might help. Get a deeper stretch. Reach your hands forward. Come onto your fingertips and lift your spine. Pull your shoulders back. And then drop on. If you want to catch them from your finger tags. Or your calves. Remember. Use the left side. And go first. Stay there.
This is going to hurt, isn't it?
Yeah.
What have I done to you?
Flex your feet. Good. Better. Okay, now come forward. Got it? You feel stretched?
Right.
Inner thighs.
No.
Okay.
Lower
Stay
back.
there, guys. 10 more seconds. Oh, yeah, no, back front though.
Right.
10 more seconds. Go deeper, go deeper. Flex those feet. Sink your chest. 4, 3, 2, and release. That's right. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall out. You can stay on the block if you off the block if you wish. Slide your hands, catch either your ankles or your feet. Step up tall, push those knees down. Correct. So you definitely block this. You're the most open in the hips. And let's fall down, stretch this horrible side joint area. Slide down. Then roll it up. Take your right hand behind, take hold of your left knee, and take a little twist. Now, if you don't want to stay in this position, you find it uncomfortable, just bring yourself more into folded knee position. Sometimes you can get a better twist out of it. Can you raise your right arm? Can you come over into a little side bend, reaching towards the left knee? If it's awkward, come to my position is better. You should feel that the right side of your lower back as you reach further. Yeah. Go to the other side. Left hand. Twist. Shuffle. That argues over. You wish the left arm. Pardon?
Nelly was going early.
Oh, I thought
I saw that.
I wasn't listening.
Just words. And reach as far as you can go. Yourself back, center, hands on the knees, and sit yourself up to. We open the arms, we lift up. Reach up towards, bring your hands together, arms extended, shoulders down. And then come down. Thank you, everybody, for today. We're finished. Feel clap for yourself. I need some food.